Hello, you're watching Campus France Live. Thank you for being with us today to talk about higher education. We are going to discover emlyon Business School, one of the best business schools in France. And we're also going to explore the Master of Science in Global Sales Excellence program. So we're going also to talk about the different courses, student life, the application steps, and also all the opportunities that you have after graduation. To talk about this program, I'm very pleased to welcome Marie-Christine Collière. Hello.
Hello.
You are the program director of the program.
Yes.
And we are here with three students. Dan Meyrueix. Hello.
Hi.
Medha Budhiraja. Hello. And Catherine Hartman.
Hello.
All students in the MSc in Global Sales Excellence. So Marie-Christine, could you briefly introduce yourself?
Yes. So I've been working 20 years as international director and then 20 years as a consultant in international business development and sales performance. After these years, I've been taking care of Master of Science at emlyon Business School, and I created this MSc Global Sales Excellence in 2022.
And can you tell us a few words about emlyon Business School?
Yes. emlyon is a great business school in France, but not only in France, in Europe. We are training makers, people able to change the world, the business models. And we have been ranked second in France for employability and fourth for our studies, and number in France, and number 10 in Europe.
We're going to show you a video and we'll be back right after that.
At emlyon, there is one thing that unites us. A determination to work towards a fairer, more caring, and environmentally conscious society. But to bring about real change, ideas must be put into practice, and theories must be translated into solutions. To think to do, and do to think. That is why we are makers. For our students, being a maker means learning by testing, experiencing the realities of the world, and making a tangible contribution. Being a maker also means combining different skills and ways of thinking and looking at the world. For our research professors, it means exploring new avenues and continuing to advance scientific research. For companies, it means working alongside us and supporting our talent today and throughout their careers. For our alumni, being a maker means innovating and having a positive impact on people and the world around them. Together, we are a unique community of entrepreneurs for change, working to transform organizations. We are makers.
Marie-Christine, you created a program. Can you talk about the program?
Yes, of course. So this program has been developed because we address two needs. The first needs are the ones of the companies looking for people with high skills and being able to manage large sales force which are well scattered, and large projects around the world, and also large amount of data to make the best decisions possible. And on the other hand, we answer the student needs. They are looking for real training on sales methods, sales force management methods, leadership, and also sales enablement, which is a brand new job that this position is being created in many companies right now, and they suffer because they don't have appropriate candidate to be able to manage the job and have this position within their companies. The students are also taught about engagement, sales engagement, and also entrepreneurship. because this is the DNA of our schools, our school, and that's the reason why they are being taught how to create a company and think about business models.
Catherine, could you tell us maybe where you're from?
Yes, I'm from Austin, Texas in the US, so a bit far from here.
What's your background?
I have a background in B2B, B2B sales in the e-discovery sector. And I was working while I was studying my bachelor's in human psychology.
Okay, thank you. Medha, where are you from?
Hi, so I'm from India. And for me, I was working in Canada just before coming here to pursue my master's.
Oh.
So I was already working, earning, building my career. However, there was a need I felt to upskill. And that is just when one of the alumni, a friend of mine, suggested emlyon as well as the program to me. And that's how I ended up choosing it.
Dan, so you're French, the only one here.
Right.
So why did you choose this program?
So I chose this program because even though I'm French, I do have an international background. I'm not from the US or not from India, but I used to live in the US. So after graduating from France in high school, I did come to the US and I did graduate also from high school in the US. And then afterwards, throughout my bachelor's degree that I've done in Paris, I had the chance to study in Taiwan and also do my internship in Singapore and also in Miami. So
But you chose Lyon.
I did choose Lyon, of course I did.
Marie-Christine, what are your teaching methods?
Our teaching methods are much on learning by doing, meaning that, of course, the students, they get the academic background based on international research, but also operational skills. They are working on case studies to be able to get these skills. And that's why they have... they can work right away in companies.
Dan, can you tell us about the different classes you have?
Of course. So as Marie-Christine just mentioned, the good thing about Master of Science and the JC program is that we match the needs that we find within the firm. Meaning we do have classes from data analytics, which is a big, massive analysis that we have that is mandatory as a salesperson, from to managing, key account manager, but also business development and sales negotiation. So we do have this spectrum that is very wide and that we touch every aspect of a sales manager, which is just mandatory as a future salesperson.
Catherine, what is your favorite subject so far?
My favorite subject so far is, we are actually currently in it. It's called TEM, Transforming Early Makers. And as Marie-Christine mentioned, entrepreneurship is in the DNA of emlyon. So this class gives us 9 weeks to really dive into this and to practice soft skills, build a company, have an idea from the ground up, and then work with our classmates to build it, bring it to life. And I find that it's something that a lot of people can really flourish in, because it is the learning by doing. And you can put everything that you're learning in your classes, even the small things, and you can implement it into a course that could really change someone's life if you create something.
And Medha, what is so interesting for you about this program?
So for me, the most interesting part is that the program is very focused. It not only teaches you sales strategy and client management, it completely rewires your perspective about business. It is designed in a way to mirror the real world challenges, the real world decisions, and of course, the real pressures out there in the corporate world. The most beautiful part of it is that it is very multicultural. emlyon provides a very multicultural environment. We have people coming from various cultures, countries in our class, and it not only teaches us to be in a multicultural environment, but also how to work in one, and it really enhances the cultural intelligence.
Let's talk about the admissions process to get in. Marie-Christine, what are the entry requirements for the program?
To me, what is really important is personalities. I really look for personalities. And these are 3 types of personalities I recruited with the other professors, the team, the recruitment team. We want people who have had sales experience already. Not necessarily a very large time, but at least 1 year, is good. Then empathic people, very open-minded people. And I see for us, motivation is really the most important stuff. Of course, they need to speak English because all the courses are in English. And needless to say that we are looking for people with a good level in general.
And what are the different steps to apply as an international student?
To apply, we start recruitment in October, and there is an early bird at that time of the year. And we currently have 9 different sessions. So students have sometimes to apply, but I would say that the quicker the better, because when we have the necessary, our amount of candidates, then we might stop the recruitment. But of course, we have 9 sessions altogether.
And do applicants need a clear career plan in mind when applying?
I would say yes and no. Yes, because they need to be interested in sales. I mean, it means being interested in a human, being interested in building something new, building something new. But real career, I don't know, because time is changing so fast that once they enter, then even now they could tell you, wow, it's much bigger than we thought it would be. And at the end of the year, they say, oh, Marie, it's like a puzzle. At the end, I see all the courses all together, and it's just amazing. And they say, I hadn't thought about this before. I didn't have a clear view at the beginning. I mean, it has changed a lot because they grow a lot, and they are really other people once they go out, because they have grown. They have grown so much.
Medha, how was the application process for you?
So for me, the application process went pretty smoothly. In fact, I had continuous support from the international team as well as the Indian representatives situated in India. So when I began with the application, I was still in Canada, and then I went back, and all throughout the process, I had continuous support, very prompt answers to all the queries I had. So for all the international students, I would say it's not going to be a problem. You will have all the support you need.
And you have also an interview. Dan, what kind of questions did you have?
Of course, so most of the questions are going to be focused on the background. So what have you done before? Where are you from? And also kind of on the personality. So as Marie-Christine mentioned, this is very important for this master. So they want to kind of understand who you are and how you proceed, how you make choices. So it's going to be a question on your background and also on your personality.
So what kind of personality do they need?
Someone that can take the lead, but also being empathic. So it's a balance that you have to find between having the lead as a sales manager, because you're gonna be managing people after this master,
right.
And also being able to be empathic, understand the person in front of you, and adapting how you behave according to how works the person in front of you.
Catherine, what advice would you give to an international student who wants to apply?
Oh, wow. I would say that go for it. Be yourself, really try and show that in your interview and in your application, because I think that's the most important piece that you bring to the table. As my colleagues mentioned, our class is very international, and each of us brings a different aspect to the class in a different way that's unique and it's impactful. So I would say it is scary to go to another country to apply to a school that's maybe far from your home, but in the end, I think it's
worth it.
Worth it, absolutely.
Let's talk about student life. Medha, were you also maybe a bit nervous before coming to France?
Well, I'll be very honest with you. I wasn't really nervous. I was more excited. I had traveled to France before, not stayed, but traveled. And since I do speak the language, it just felt like home away from home. Not just because of the language, but also because of the people. Because I feel it's a very welcoming culture here. And Lyon is it's a beautiful place to be at. Lyon inculcates a very, very inclusive culture, and yes, it has been incredible.
And how do you feel now?
I think I've become a part of the culture very quickly, and thanks to my classmates primarily, and also to the faculties because they've always been very, very inclusive, and it's like learning new things with new cultures. They accept you, and if one comes with an open heart and you accept the culture, it's really not difficult to assimilate. So it's gonna be a beautiful transformation.
And you improve your French also?
Absolutely. I think my French has improved manifold ever since I came here, because the best part, my colleagues, my classmates have the patience to speak to me, to make me understand and to understand me, and it's really added a feather to my hat.
So Dan, do you talk in French with her or in English?
She talks better French than I do. That's crazy. I swear.
So Dan, can you tell us what you enjoy about Lyon?
Of course. So I'm actually from South France, so I always enjoy, being close to the sea, the beach, whatever. And then I did my undergrad in Paris, so I had, the two point of view from the north of France, I would say, and then the south. So I was kind of like a bit worried about Lyon, how I would kind of manage this town. Is it like Paris, but in a little way? But actually, having this campus within the central of Lyon makes this town way better. You're close to everything. As we mentioned, we're a very close cohort, so having this opportunity to be in Lyon, discovering this beautiful town and the activities that we can do over there can be cultural, but just, sport activity, whatever. Everything makes this town interesting.
So do you make any sports?
I do play sports. I play for the first team at emlyon, football. So we do have the chance to have a lot of competitions. We do play the Saint-Gobain at Clairefontaine, the French competition championship, but also the French Cup, and then the Derby and the OGO that we're going to have pretty soon.
So then the fact that there are like so many different nationalities, did you have the chance maybe to know a bit more about the different culture?
Of course, you learn day after day. We have so many cultures from Germany, the US, India, China. You always learn by just talking to a person, having a bit more information about his or her background, and you learn pretty fast. And just as a person, you improve, on an everyday basis, how you can evolve and then improve yourself on the personal side or just professional side, thanks to, kind of getting to know the person in front of you a bit better.
And Catherine, how was the integration with the other students?
It was great. I think we are truly so lucky with the group that we have together in our class this year. Everyone has been so welcoming, and though my French is not as great as Medha's, I still am able to interact with all of my colleagues, and even more so, we spend time together outside of class, and it truly feels like a family. And that's something huge for someone who is far from home, because it's something that you crave. You want to have the connection with the people that you're spending the most time with, and we've found a really amazing rhythm within the class with everybody spending time together and supporting each other. So it's been A+. It's been great.
And do you have time to do some different activities?
Yes, going off of what Dan was saying about sports, we actually have a little team of 5v5 soccer that we go and play sometimes. And we spend time together like this outside of school, also going to Bouchon.
So can you tell us what is Bouchon?
So a Bouchon is a typical Lyonnaise restaurant. And it's a place that you can go with big groups, and it's a very cozy place inside. You have all these menu options, which are great for students. So we've spent time as a class after our courses together in some bouchons around Lyon, and that's been some of the most special memories, sharing those together and spending time.
And what do you like about French food?
Oh wow! Everything has butter. Lots of flavor, and the wine paired with all of the food, it's incredible. I've eaten a lot of meat growing up in Texas and barbecue and things like this, but coming and trying the French food has been really a big journey for my taste buds. It's been great.
And can you tell us maybe about the housing?
Yes, I found my housing through a platform that was recommended by Lyon called Live in France. And I started my search quite early because I was very eager to find out all the details and kind of start to imagine the life I would be living in a couple months. But it turns out you have to wait a little bit before you can really start to apply to the apartments with the landlords and how this is working. But there are so many options available on this platform for a good price. And overall, I had a very smooth experience moving in and finding my way around.
So how do you feel now?
I feel great. I feel very grateful for the opportunity to come and study at such a great school. And truthfully, just to have the chance to go and study and to build my education more, it's something I'm really grateful for, and even more so, like, to be in such a great community of classmates and have great people supporting us along our way. It's truly a treasure.
Let's talk about the professional world. Marie-Christine, how many internship periods are included in the program?
So the program lasts 18 months. So during 10 months, students are going to study. So they are staying. Shall I tell you about the split of the program?
You can tell, yeah.
Yeah. The first part of the program, so the first 3 months from September to December, they are spending their time in Lyon on the campus. During that time, they are going to have an international seminar. Last year was in Germany. It was really very interesting, and this year was also really very interesting. They can witness this. They went to Switzerland and Italy, and over there they met around 12 companies and global sales excellence directors, sales directors, sometimes CEOs of companies. It was really very insightful for them because they created their network and they learned a lot about many sides of the business. Then starting again January till April, they are on the campus again, and concerning their professional experience, they are, as Catherine said previously, experiencing TEM, which is transforming early makers. So they are being taught how to create a company. And then middle of April till the end of June, they are heading to China. They are going to study on our Chinese campus in Shanghai, and over there they are going also to have a professional experience also, because they are going to act as a consultant for companies over there, and it will be also a great experience, always related to business. And after this period, at the end of June, they are going to start their internship. they have to carry on with this period of 4 to 6 month internship. Some of them may get a job right at the beginning of July. And then during that time, they are also supposed to write their professional thesis. And then in February, we start the diplomation period. And
that's a big program.
Yes.
So you're going to Shanghai, Medha. Do you know which company you want to go in?
Yes, so we don't know that yet, but all of us will have a chance to visit one of the companies and step into the real world, out of the classroom, but face the real challenges, make the real decisions every day, and most importantly, make strategic outlines for companies and make suggestions and just like a consultant in real world. That's how we work. However, the companies are yet to be assigned.
So maybe did you choose this program maybe because you have the chance to go to Shanghai also?
That's one of the aspects of it, because as I mentioned earlier, that it's a very, very global experience.
Yes.
Working in one place, but even when you're working from the classroom, a very multicultural environment comes to you, not just in form of the learners, but also all the professors who are actually industry professionals coming and teaching us. And coming from very, very different parts of the world, from known universities like Johns Hopkins and Harvard. We've had professors coming from these universities teaching us. And the Shanghai part definitely is the cherry on the cake, and looking forward to doing it.
Dan, do you know already what you want to do after graduation?
Of course, I have a kind of like a broad idea of what I want to do. I'm actually looking to do my internship or VIE or graduate program in the US or on the Asian continent. Everything is actually based on my background. But yeah, I'm currently within the process, and the school, Marie-Christine, and the career center that we have is really helping us, same as the alumni, to actually get to this goal, and having help through this process is a really, really good thing actually.
And Medha, maybe are you going to stay in France? Do you know already, or?
Yes, I am. I hope so. And I'm aspiring to get a good internship or a job right here in France. For that, I'm also motivated and working on my French even more, because that's a lot of companies do kind of prefer to have it. However, there are other jobs that are for the English-speaking community. But if you have French, then it's definitely a plus.
So, Catherine, are you already looking for a job?
Yes, in fact, thanks to a lot of the forward-facing opportunities that we have through this program, I've already found my internship. And that was truly thanks to the connections that we could make during our international seminar to Italy and in Switzerland. It's been an incredible networking experience and an opportunity to grow in my professional career.
Do you have an advice for the students that want to apply, maybe?
For me, I would say come not just for the degree, but for the transformation, because it's not something that's just for the academics. Emlyon is going to push you in good ways, academically for sure, but culturally and personally. And just when you get that little push is when growth happens. So step out of your comfort zone and own up to it.
And then, do you have an advice?
Of course, just be part of this new generation that is going to transform the world as a sales architects, because this is a unique opportunity that we have right now to be part of the person that are going to fulfill the needs that we currently find within the firm. So don't be afraid and be part of it.
Don't be afraid, just go for it.
Exactly.
Catherine?
I would also say that it's really important to really put in a lot of effort into the program, because you're going to get exactly what you put in is what you'll get out. So if there's something about business, or not just business, but in general that you want to work on, for me, mine was presenting. And I struggled with this in the beginning so much. And I told myself that I'm going to push, like Medha said, like to really try and build this part of myself. And now here I am sitting on a podcast. So there are beautiful things that can come out of the program if you let it, and if you push yourself to get there. So I would say the same as Medha, is to be brave and try and get out of your comfort zone.
Oh, so I can feel that you really know what you want. Marie-Christine, do you want to add something about the program?
Oh, yes, please. I'm not very sure whether I emphasize the fact that the program is on sales management, sales enablement, and also a lot about AI and digital tools linked to this kind of subject. What I would like to emphasize also is that all the students are smiling all the time, because they are having a lot of fun time, although they are working a lot, because they are having 720 hours tuition during 10 months. I know it's a lot, but although it's a very heavy program, they're enjoying a lot. They're enjoying a lot because they meet a lot of professionals, and top-notch professionals who are giving them their experience. We have cycles of conferences. The first cycle on the first period was about AI and how AI can empower their actions. Whether it's inbound or outbound calls, whether it's about upskilling the salespeople, whether it deals with CRM. It was, all these presentations were specialized, focused on AI. The second cycle of conference deals with doing business in. So they are having people doing business in Africa, doing business in Europe, doing business in part of Asia, doing business in China. So and also in Brazil. So they are experiencing many business type, how to do business over there. And at the end, I would like to give a small anecdote. There are 36 right now. They are all going to fly to China, and they all registered on the same plane. It's incredible. It's just an illustration of the fact that within this program, the students enter a very big family. It's I hope it will be a lifelong network, because joining Global Sales Excellence means ensuring your lifelong employability. Because the candidates and the students within this master and the last cohort, they have experienced that they can work anywhere, in any sector. In any sector, anywhere in the world, and that's the very, very big advantage. Because as you mentioned earlier, if they do not know really well what they want to do, whether it could be CAM or sales negotiator or sales manager, regional export manager, or sales enablement director, or sales director, it doesn't matter. They will grow, and we provide them with all the necessary academic and professional backgrounds so that they really can have these positions.
And do you have maybe a last advice for the people that are watching this video?
Yes, we are waiting for you. If you are motivated, if you love people, if you enjoy relationships, if you want to change the world in a very nice way, if you want to be an actor of your life, and in this fast-moving world, digitized world, of course, but you will enjoy it because Global Sales Excellence is providing you a unique chance, as it's a unique program and very innovative in the world. It's the first program and the only one right now in the world training students to be sales leaders. And so you will enjoy being a star as you are going to skyrocket.
Thank you so much, Marie-Christine Collière, Catherine Hartman, Dan Meyrueix, and Medha Budhiraja for being with us today. And thank you for watching this video, Campus France Live. And if you still have questions about the program, don't hesitate to visit the website of emlyon Business School. So thank you and see you soon on Campus France Live.